Hello. Welcome. Come in. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the den. So, guys, this is Tamika's Den. I am Tamika, y'all. Get on in here. We got a lot to talk about. We are all the way live. This is my review recap, child, if you want to call it that, but we got to discuss some things. Tyler Perry, Sistas, Gone Girls, season 7, episode 11. Child, yes, the girl is gone. We don't know where the hell she is. Okay, we looking high, we looking low, we looking on the floor. We seeing this blood that look like damn hot sauce. Is it official? Has Gary went from, low down dirty dog, okay, raggedy ass Gary, as I like to call him, with the foolishness, the foolery, the shenanigans of it all, with his narcissistic, crazy, psycho ass, did he turn it up, baby, and go to murderer? Is we now got our girl Penelope? Is she chopped up? Is she in the trash? Did he burn the damn body? Where the hell is she? Do he got her somewhere locked up? Inquiring minds want to know, okay? And also, baby, honey, who you calling a bitch? Everybody's calling everybody a bitch, apparently, okay? Fatima calling Karen a bitch, Karen calling Fatima a bitch, Danny calling Karen a bitch, we calling Pam a bitch. Only one I don't think got called a bitch in this episode was maybe Sabrina and damn Andy, all right? Andy, you over here messing up, losing the damn job, getting mad at Hayden or whatever, wanting to take it out at him. At this point, girl, put your big panties on. Get ready to do what the hell got to be done. Miss Willis ain't got time for y'all. All she care about is her damn money, and that's that on that, okay? We ain't got time to talk about nothing else. And what the hell ever happened, by the way, to the whole thing of of Tamara and Gary sleeping together and her recording him? I guess we gonna see that, and when we get the season damn 8, because I don't know why we threw that in there. That never made no sense to me from the beginning. And I guess Jordan is just as damn dumb as his sister. It must run in the blood, because he fell for the okie doke in 2.5 seconds when Gary sent this guy over here that we don't know from a damn hole in the wall, talking about you had the job before you even walked in. That was very much giving me, you had me at hello. I said, what the hell is this? Okay, shall make it make damn sense, y'all. But we gonna go ahead, y'all, get all into this, honey, discuss it all. Hey, cuz, what is going on? Thank you for coming through. Yes, mid-season finale, y'all. And listen, the crazy thing about all of this is I was like, oh yes, it's the mid-season finale, I'm gonna get a break. And then all of a sudden we got a damn trailer that drops today that's saying they coming right back May 22nd. I said, damn, Tyler, you really be on some, got them working day and night. He don't be trying to take no damn breaks, baby. He be like, we gonna get this done and we gonna push it on out. Okay. So they're gonna be right back. That's not even a long break at all. And I guess we gonna find out the foolishness and the moment, drum roll, that everybody was waiting for. We all, I think, knew. We did finally get the last 5 damn seconds of the episode. We know who the pappy is, okay, of one of the babies. You get one baby daddy, you get a 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 baby daddy, okay? Zachary is the baby father for one of the damn kids. And, we gonna have to wait to see who the other damn baby daddy is. I said, child, Tyler Perry, you ain't fooled no damn body. We knew, okay? We knew that that's what you was gonna do, because, that's just part of your MO. We know how you get down. You ain't surprised no damn body over here, okay? So, child, he was very much giving me what I always gotta sometimes say about Tyler with his foolishness and foolery.
This guy stinks!
Okay, that's what he was giving with that nonsense. What's going on, everybody? Hey, Monique 69 Ways. What is going on, girl? Hey, Renee Beckham. What should y'all think about this episode? Put it in the chat. Let me know. Yeah, Zach is the baby daddy, girl, for one child. Okay, one child, it says. Okay, we're going to mix it up. We're going to have 2 baby daddies. All right. Hey, Queen. What's up, Mary Sanders? How you doing? Child, it's a whole ass mess, y'all. So I already recorded like a really quick review. Usually I don't do these lives, but I figured since it was the season finale, I did the same thing last night for the Oval. I figured I would do like a quick rundown review, and then I would get up here to talk to y'all about what we really want to talk about, because we all was just really waiting to see what the hell was going to happen with this paternity test. And I literally tweeted out like, we going to save this for the last damn second before we go off. We going to have a cliffhanger with the phone call, and then we still going to have to wait another 83 years, another 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 5411 child, for Tyler to finally tell us what the hell is going on. Like, we ain't wait long enough. Okay. And he finally spilled the tea literally in the last damn second. Hey, Lemon Kush Pepper. So yeah, y'all. I did do like a quick recap. You'll probably see this before you see the recap, but that'll be up to then a quick rundown. What's up, Detroit Kings? Yes, do what Detroit Kings said and hit that like. I did do like a quick recap or whatever the case may be, but I still figured I would come up here and chit chat with y'all. Hey, Candy Love, what's happening, girl? Child. What did you think about this, Candy Love? What did you think about this, girl? What did you think about it? I knew that's what was going to happen. Like, I knew that's what Tyler was going to do, because Tyler got to do it. It's like, who else going to do it if not Tyler, right? So then Penelope, what happened with Penelope? Like, we seen all this blood. I ain't never seen nobody have blood coming from their damn stomach like that. We got these cleaners in here cleaning the hell up. Gary gets pissed off because he was like, yeah, I don't know what you've been doing, boy. I don't know what you had going on, okay? But we've been doing these jobs for you for a long time, and you know how we do if you want it to be done thorough. Let me tell y'all how stressed this damn freaking show done got me. I was supposed to be making tea because my damn throat is sore, and I done went downstairs and made coffee by mistake, okay? That's how pissed off this damn show had me. So now we basically child, Penelope gone, okay? R.I.P. Penelope, because all that damn blood, and that blood was looking like damn hot sauce. I said, come on now, y'all could have got some blood that looked better than that. But anyway, all that blood and no Penelope, okay? So apparently, I'm like, do Andy got a damn psychic connection with Penelope? Because she waking up out her dream screaming, talking about she seen a lady that was, covered in damn blood in her damn nightmares, and she waking up screaming or whatever. Meanwhile, Gary busy having the damn office cleaned out, and he's like, hurry the hell up. And I'm wondering, well, who was these other bodies that Gary done got rid of? Okay, what was the cleaning crew doing? How many other scenes have we cleaned up for Gary? And how is it that Gary have all of this money to pay for cleaners? He got money to do all these different scams and have people going after Jordan every which way but Sunday, but he ain't take no damn time out yet to fix his own freaking situation, y'all. Okay, make it make sense for me. I said that in my freaking review. I have to know. Okay, I need the answers. Spill it for me, please, because child. And where is the gangsters at? Will the real gangsters please stand up? Like, who can we get in here that will finally be the one to take Gary down? He's a damn menace at this freaking point. Jesus. She said the fact that he got cleaners on speeds out is crazy. Right. He just like, hey, clean up on aisle 3. Okay. Everybody was already saying that the babies had different. Yeah, basically, we already knew. It was no shock that was the direction that Tyler was gonna go in, and they confirmed it once they said that the sacks was like 2 different. The babies was in 2 different sacks, and then like I was saying, when we seen the preview that dropped today, we see that Gary's still in Andy damn face. I ain't never seen somebody that swear they don't care about somebody so much, but you going this hard to get back at them and destroy their life and be messy in their damn life to the utmost 10th power. Then it looked like Miss Willis about to be over here talking about, Miss Willis got her damn groove back. Can you do something strange for some damn change with Hayden? I said, what the hell is going to be going on there? Oh my God. And of course, we also see that Aaron and Zach is going to be there. And I mean, they already leaked the picture a while back of Aaron and Zach being there. So we knew it was going to come down to Aaron having to come in to be tested too. So now he going to still have to be around, even though she ain't want him to be around. Okay. So we already pretty much knew those things was happening. Yeah, she said, I believe Penelope is unalive. Mary Sanders says, I believe Penelope is dead. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. And I can't even feel bad for Penelope because in all honesty, after what Andy told you, why did you think like, yeah, let me go ahead and take myself over here and confront Gary and ask him damn questions? I'm thinking the way she was coming all hard like that she had some type of extra intel. She had some backup. She had a button that she was going to be able to press. She had her hammer in her bag that she was going to be pulling out. No, girl, you literally went over here and talked junk and I guess thought your pregnancy was going to protect you and got slammed to the damn ground. I can't. Mary Sanders is lazy writing. We should have been shocked. But instead, we are like, yeah, we already know. Yeah, they was leaving the breadcrumbs and putting out the pictures and stuff from long before. And of course, you guys might know my Wi-Fi be working all day. The minute I get up here at night, it want to act stupid. So I may either have to turn my camera off for a minute or I may have to go out and come back in. But I'm still here because the child is acting a whole fool. Okay, it's acting a fool like Gary. Gary probably over here trying to mess with my wires because I'm talking about him. Okay, so now we also, of course, besides having Gary over here with his damn cleaning crew, we had Sabrina basically, and I'm not gonna go too deep into the other parts of the episode because like I said, I already pretty much did a rundown, so I don't want to talk about the same thing here as there. I figured we get to the stuff and the meat, the potatoes of it all that people really cared about, because damn well we didn't care whether Sabrina got her damn job back or not. But I thought that it was interesting that Sabrina did get the job back, not because of her, standing up for herself or whatever. I mean, that could have been a piece of it. But I'm assuming that Maurice put the icing on the cake by him actually talking or calling, doing this report saying homegirl was outside giving oral sex and having sex in the parking lot. I said, Lord. And Sabrina talking about some, I'm not even mad. I'm thankful, friend. Like, thank you for looking out. But I'm trying to understand, y'all. The other question I had in my review is how the hell is a general manager able to come in and hire Maurice back? Like, where they do that at? Isn't that corporate? Like, the lady already said that they couldn't take Maurice back. They was making an exception for her. So I'm trying to understand how she was telling Maurice, like, yeah, welcome back to your job. And we was over here, lean with it, roll with it, rock with it. Okay, doing the damn Harlem Shake, saying we and the money and we back, at our jobs. I said, okay, I don't know how that works, but I guess whatever, right? We doing all this other stuff that don't make no sense. So we might as well go ahead and throw that in there too. Oh God. Monique 69 ways said, I thought happy endings happen at massage parlors, not at things. That's funny because we was just talking about massage parlors yesterday with the shout out to Modai J with the Tubi movie that he was playing. And I said, I used to work in massage parlors, honey. Yeah, some crazy things used to happen in there. And yeah, it was a no for me, dog. Okay, I'm just here strictly to give the massage and I like getting them. I don't want to be doing nothing else extra. Okay. Wait a minute, y'all. Give me 1 minute. I gotta fix this thing. And nobody even told me yesterday I had the freaking wrong banner up the whole time that I was up here talking, child. But 1 minute. Okay. So y'all, what did y'all think about Miss Willis? Because I understand you a billionaire and you came in for us to do this job for you. But to me, she was doing a little bit too much, even though I usually like her character. I'm like, so we just show up and we be like, girl, why you know what I'm saying, late? I don't move to nobody's schedule or time. You get here when I want you to get here and I want to see you. And then another one that want to see people working day and night. She said, ain't no times off. Get to it, start getting to work and get me my damn money. Okay, show me the money now. And she wasn't impressed with Andy, and not for nothing, Andy, you've been, slacking and you've been getting by with barely doing stuff. So I wasn't too mad at Miss Willis for calling her out, but I was like, that would annoy me. I ain't got time to be running behind you every minute, girl. Like my office hours are 9 to 5. That's who I need to come get Gary ass. I need my office is 9 to 5 type of energy where we hanging Gary off the side of the damn building. That's what I would love to see. Okay. So we also, of course, now this kind of confused me. This is what I really, really want to talk about. And I know some people ain't gonna agree with me, and that's fine. We all have our different perspectives. Let's keep it respectful though, because some people be doing too much. But the whole thing with Karen getting the call from Sabrina and Sabrina telling her, you know, okay, I'm having this mocktail thing. I think it would be a good idea because I'm over here doing the hormone injections. I can't drink. And Karen is basically, you pregnant or whatever. So I thought it would be good for us. And Karen saying to her, well, Danny going to have a problem with that because, Danny don't want to go nowhere and not drinking. And Sabrina's pretty much like, well, that's her business. That's her problem. She'll have to deal with it. That's on her. If anything, she should be basically giving us support. And it's like, yeah, that sounds good or whatever the case may be, but we know that that's not how it always be. And of course, Karen brings up, is it just going to be the sisters or we going to have some new members? Because some of y'all out here be want to be trifling and bring new members into the circle. And Sabrina's basically like, are we talking about that one that shall, remain nameless or whatever? And she was like, Fatima's cool, Sabrina says to her, I don't really understand what your issue is with her. And then she goes, not you too, like Danny basically, likes her, Andy likes her, now you done joined the club too. And she had told her like, no, it's not gonna be anybody else, it's just gonna be us, it's just gonna be our cliques, like, you don't gotta worry about that or whatever, right? So she was saying, yeah, she, I'm saying, would like that. So she had told her that Danny was gonna be damn, I forget the word, child. It'll come back to me because I thought that was an interesting word for it, right? But nonetheless, my point being, yeah, suffering and solidarity, right? Because she said that Danny was gonna be, there for solidarity with them and the fact that they can't drink. Now, all of that was fine. And even if Sabrina is saying that she's having a mocktail and Karen don't want to be around Fatima, that's fine. That's her prerogative. She can do that. Where I have the problem at though, because I kind of felt one way when I first saw the trailer, and then I felt another way when I seen the whole scene actually play out. Is one, you can't tell people who they can and can't be friends with. You can't control that. We are not 5 years old. This is not the playground. You get to be friends with whoever you want to be friends with. I have friends that I've been friends with for 30 years now plus, okay? And they already know that if I don't like certain people, I'm not coming. Don't invite me. I'm not coming. And then there's other people that I will tolerate depending on what the situation is. Like let's say it's a birthday celebration or a holiday celebration, right? And I know we're there to celebrate you. And I know this is a little different because in her case, she's talking about somebody that's with her ex that she's now having the baby by. And I'm not necessarily chummy with any of my men's that I've been with exes or any of my exes girls or any of that kind of stuff. But, unless it happens naturally, like I've never tried to force it. Either I rock with you or I don't, right? Some people we just not going to get along with, and that's okay. And I feel like y'all can be able to have separate things that y'all do with that person. Because I said it before with Andy. A lot of people was getting on Andy and saying, that she was not really her friend because she was chilling with Fatima, and I never agreed with that. I always felt like no, Andy can have her own friend, and I had actually liked the fact that Andy used to be like, what I have with you is what I have with you. What I have with her is what I have with her. And I'm not going to talk about either one of y'all to the other one. Like, we're not going to mix it up. And that was that on that. And I've always been okay with that. Now, all of a sudden, we have this thing where the conversation between her and Sabrina, they seem to be on the same page, but then Sabrina gets interrupted by the boss, and she's like, oh, I know you're not on the phone with personal calls, and that's when she gets to find out about getting the job. And then Karen takes it upon herself to call up Danny, and that's the part that I started having the problem with, because you came off right off the bat to Danny like, oh, I know you heifers, you better not be having, Fatima come, blah, 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 blah. Because you brought that energy, that's why she gave you back the energy that she gave you. I don't even think that would have been on damn Danny mind if you didn't bring it up first. And she's right. You're not her mother. You can't tell her who she can be friends with and not be friends with. But at the end of the day, I also felt like this wasn't even Danny's party. It was Sabrina's party. So why are we bringing it up to Danny of who she can and can't come with when this wasn't even her thing, and she's not the one that invited you? Karen is. I also feel like, for me anyway, like I said, people could disagree with me. I kind of feel like Danny and Karen was never friends. From season 1 to season 7, I've never seen a friendship, to me, that Danny and Karen had. It almost seemed like it's by association. It more so feels like Karen and Andy is closer, and then Danny and Sabrina is closer, but at the same time, Sabrina be like, Maurice is her best friend. So it's kind of like, yeah, we all knew each other from college, and we all used to hang out with each other in college, but it's not there no more. And that's okay too. Like, Karen makes the comment, oh, you're not like the Danny that I knew in college or whatever. The Danny that I knew in college would never mess with a chick that I don't mess with. I would hope she's not the same Danny from college. You want people to grow. You don't want them to stay stuck in the same damn place. Like, I don't want to be with my damn friends and it's 20 years later and you still acting like we in damn high school. Am I making sense to y'all, or am I, talking Chinese? Because I don't know. Let me see what y'all saying. Karen get on my nerves. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people that don't care for Karen. Karen doesn't like Danny for real, for real. Yeah, I feel that way. I don't feel like they ever was really like that to begin with. And it's funny too, because I remember that my sister used to be like, I don't know how you say certain people is not your friend, but yet you've known them for so many years. Y'all go to each other's houses. I don't call people my friend easily. Like, if I call you my friend, that means I really feel like you got my heart like that. And like I said, I can count my friends on one hand, and most of them I've known anywhere from more than 20 years to more than 30 years. They already know how I am. I know how they are. Certain things we just not going to do with each other. And so it's a little weird to me when y'all say we sisters, but y'all don't act like y'all sisters. So why are we faking the funk? Why are we even going through all the motions? Certain people, they are cool. Certain people are my associates. Certain people I can hang around, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're my friend. There's a difference to me. Hey Mochi, what's going on, girl? Candy Love says, gotta separate the two. Monique says, Karen says some messed up stuff to Danny, and so Danny will go to hell with her and come back. Yeah. Kim, hi Kim, says Andy got it right. Yeah, I feel like Andy got it right in that situation, and I don't always agree with Andy when it comes to things, but in that particular situation, I feel like she got it right. Sabrina don't have a problem with it. I'm sorry, I could barely see this damn thing. It's acting stupid. Fatima, Danny don't have a problem with it. And Danny don't have a problem. I mean, Andy don't have a problem. And the only person that has a problem is Karen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And for me, if I was in that situation and I feel a way about it, I'm either not going to come. I'll say thank you, but no thank you. And I'll stay my black behind home. Or if I do come, I'm going to socialize with you, up to a certain point. Because there's been plenty of times I've been at a function and my friends already know what time it is. They'll either call me later on that night or they'll call me the next day and they be like, girl, I ain't even see when you slipped the hell out. You left because such and such was there, didn't you? And nobody would be the wiser. I don't make a show. I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm not trying to fight nobody. I'm not disrespecting my friend, and I'm not disrespecting any of the company that they have. If that's what you want to do, that's your prerogative to do it. Now, don't bring them over to my damn house, but as long as they at your house or we out somewhere else that's a function, if that's who you want to have there, I don't give a damn. And like Zach said, if we are gonna be, where this baby is mine, you're gonna be connected to me and you're gonna have to deal with this person one way or another anyway. That person is gonna be around your child. So I would think that you would want to have, be able to have some type of cordial thing with them. Y'all ain't gotta be friends. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel when it comes to that whole situation. I felt like we was acting like we was little kids. We was basically giving, I know you are, but what am I? We was giving, I'm 5 years old in the damn playground and you flat left me. You a home wrecker. We was giving that kind of energy to me. Wait, I'm going to turn this camera off because the Wi-Fi is going off again, y'all. I don't even know how much y'all are hearing me or whether it's cutting up or whatever, because I can't tell when I'm up here which how it is going. This is the part that I can't stand. Hopefully y'all can hear me. So I was just like, grow up. Like, why are we over here talking about, oh, I can't believe this, and you're always so selfish. Why is it selfish for me to live my own damn life and for me to do what the hell I'm doing over here? Like, make it make sense, you know? So that was irritating me. That's not the way that I thought it was going to go down. Like I said, for me seeing the preview, I kind of had like a whole different feeling of it. And then when we actually got the full scene, I'm like, really? And then even Pam was looking at her like she was crazy at first. And Pam ends up telling her. Now, I did like this part because I do feel like Pam really does have her back. They have ended up getting a bond, even though Pam will say her crazy things and make us laugh or whatever, but she do be there for Karen and she do be helping her. And I like the fact that she asked her about going to the bank, and she was like, oh, that Andy told her, with the lawyer she sent her to, like she following her instructions. She trying to make sure that she have everything right for the business. And they say it's good for you to open a business account. And she was like, oh, yeah, it is. And so she was like, I basically want to follow my role model. And she was like, oh, well, who's your role model? Rihanna, Oprah. And she like, girl, you. Like, yeah, they cute and all that, but it's you. And that kind of brought her to tears and made her feel a little special to know, like, she didn't even think about the fact that Pam be looking up to her. And when she did snap at her, that's the first time that she actually have apologized. Pam was like, wait a minute, you ain't never apologized to me, for coming out your face or whatever the case may be. And she ended up telling her, like, yeah, you go ahead, you go, do what you gotta do, hurry up before I change my mind. And then Pam went, to take care of her business or whatever. And, I did like that scene or whatever. I was just basically like, sorry, y'all. I just had got a message. So yeah, I had really liked that scene and I liked that little moment. Too bad that it got ruined by all of the other foolishness that was coming along with it. And I'm tired of us seeing this space. Like, I really we got these new writers and they saying all these different new directions they gonna be taking us in. I want to know when the hell, okay, are we gonna freaking get this new thing? Because this has been the same old thing, y'all. We getting the same old thing, rinse, repeat over and over and over and over and over and over and over, as far as Karen being miserable, as far as her arguing, as far as her being, where she acting like people owe her something and she's mad at the world. And like, what's the difference? We've been getting this shit, y'all.
To this day. To this day.
Like, what is going to change? That's what I need to know. And I didn't like certain stuff that Danny was doing either. Like, I felt like she was being spiteful. I get it, because I felt like she was being spiteful because Karen was being spiteful. I actually have not. It's so weird because I know some people have their fan favorites in these shows. I don't. Most times I don't have a favorite. Most times when I watch these shows, to be honest with y'all, and I say all this all the time, even when it comes to Power, I don't usually have a person that I'm like, oh, that's my fave. I more so have the person that I love to hate, right? But then I'll have my people that I'll be like, yeah, they cool. I could picture myself, hanging with them, or I could picture like that reminds me of me, or that reminds me of my friend, whatever it may be, right? So I can honestly say, from us watching this from season 1 to now, I've kind of hopped around from girl to girl. Like, I think I've been kind of indifferent when it comes to Andy. I never really cared that much about Sabrina because I never really felt like they gave us much with Sabrina, right? And I really have liked Danny in the beginning, and I really did like Karen in the beginning, up until the point that we started getting the whole back and forth with her and Zach, and him getting with Fatima. That's when I started getting turned off with her. I liked Fatima from the beginning, so I was super excited when Fatima first got with Zach, and then they got the spinoff with Fatima. I was fine with all of that. But I'm not like a super fan of anybody. There's times when Danny do get on my nerves and I would curse her out. There's times when Andy doing dumb stuff and I'll be like, Andy, why the hell are you so dumb? How the hell can you be so smart and be this lawyer, but at the same time you do the dumbest shit? You know what I mean? But I feel like they had that kind of trope with Danny where, to me anyway, people can probably disagree with me, I felt like they had that trope with Danny where it's always the plus size, plump friend that's there to be the butt of the jokes. And she's also there to basically, supposedly tell it like it is, come out her face, say whatever the hell she thinking that nobody else will say. And to me, Danny fit that part, right? Then we started getting a little bit more of her with her and Preston, but then all of a sudden when it came to her and Preston, that started annoying me because she would be complaining about stuff and you would be like, but girl, how did we get here? Like, what are we talking about? Then you started seeing dumb stuff with Preston where it was like, what are we doing with his character? That really didn't make no sense. And he was annoying me. Then she went through all the stuff with the guy, Joan, and now she finally got Tony, and her and Tony seem to get along good. But at the same time, you know that Tony had kids. You don't want kids. This is another thing I don't understand about Danny. You don't want kids, but you want to be with a man that wants kids. And the last time that you and Fatima sat down to talk, you said to Fatima, oh yeah, we got the fact that we have sperm donors in common. No, you don't, because Tony was a married man that had them kids that told you about them. That's not what Zach's situation was. So y'all don't have sperm donors in common. So that was kind of weird to me that she said that. And then it's like you complaining, saying you still need to have this conversation with him that you already had, but yet we still haven't seen you come back and have any other conversation with him since then. All we see you doing is trying to get sex from him. So girl, what is the truth? I'm confused. Yeah, Tyler Perry is the blame. You absolutely right. Yeah, Sabrina definitely is sweet and very naive. She said Andy is dumb. She is though. Andy be making the dumbest freaking decisions that you can freaking make. I'm sorry. So I'm just trying to understand, like, at the same time, like, even with her finding out that Sabrina want to have the baby and her finding out that Karen was pregnant, I never known somebody that because you don't want kids means you're going to be evil and say whatever different sly remarks to somebody else that do want them. What do me not wanting them have to do with you wanting them or you having one? That's weird to me. Like, I'm never going to hate or my friends, no matter what. If it make you happy, one of my famous sayings that I'm always saying is, if you like it, I love it. I want all of us to win. I want all of us to be happy. Just because your dream looks different than my dream doesn't mean that I'm not going to be happy for you with your dream. I don't know. It's just weird energy sometimes to me. I don't have friends like that, so I can't relate. But you know, child. Oh Lord. So what else did we have in this, y'all? Because I don't want to keep going on and on and on about that too much. These people be bringing up my damn blood pressure. We also had, of course, Zach, he always got to have time to stop by the damn office. Okay. He always got free time. He bought Fatima some food. I thought that part was cute. Hayden behind found a way to maneuver and get into the case and become the co-counsel. We already knew that was going to happen. Andy played her, so she literally left the door open for him to come in and do that. So we can't even be mad at Hayden for that. Like, normally Hayden annoys the hell out of me, but I'm like, you can't hate the player. You can't hate the game. Why they say it? Don't hate the player, hate the game, because he did what he was supposed to do in that situation. She let that happen. That's how I look at that. And it's time to put your big damn drawers on, Andy. And we got to get in here and go to work. There's plenty of people that I've worked with that I don't like. You ain't got to like him to work with him. We also had the guy that came to see Jordan, that he fell for the okie doke in 2.5 seconds. I said, so Jordan and his damn sister is slow. Right, they're the only two lawyers there. That's a fact, because we don't see nobody else damn working. Every once in a while, one of them show up there, and that's about it. So, Mary Saunders said, I like Danny because she's real on Speak Her Mind. I don't like when she picks up these different men and take them home like she used to. Now I don't like that about her. Yeah, that I felt like she was playing a dangerous game with that. Like I said, there's plenty of things that I've liked with Danny and I've agreed with, and I've always saw a connection where I felt like her and Fatima would get along, and I was like, oh, I could see them two being friends. But there is decisions and things that she says sometimes that I be like, now, Danny girl, like, like I said, I don't mind calling you out, because in real life, when it's my family and friends, I will call you out. That's what I feel like real friends do. We tell each other the truth. If I can't tell you the truth and I got to sugarcoat it for you and act like something ain't wrong when it is, then we don't need to be friends. That's just plain and simple. You know what I mean? So, that's how I feel when it comes to that. So then we had also, child, if y'all could think of anything else we didn't talk about. I talked about Maurice briefly. It seemed like him and Grayson made back up, and of course Sabrina came over there to tell him about her getting her job back, and she was saying she could help him get his job back. Like I said, I still want to know how the hell that's supposed to happen. I still was a little confused where that's concerned. But hey, I guess if he gonna have his job back, then Grayson gonna be happy to find that out. And then you had Tony surprise Danny with some new pearls. Okay, she done replaced them pearls and bought her new pearls, and we about to get it in. Now, mind y'all, if you seen that new trailer for the next season, Tony's wife comes and he over here talking about, looking shocked because it looked like him and Danny was about to get it in the office again. I said, damn, y'all ain't got nowhere else to go. And I could have sworn I heard Tony say, oh, my wife. And isn't she supposed to be his ex-wife? Like, are we still married or nah? What happened? Did we get the divorce? Or are we just saying it was a separation? Or is Tony out here being fugazi? Yeah, Maurice been unprofessional, honey. One thing you can't worry about with Dan Maurice is any type of profession. Yes, I do hope that Danny keeps going to therapy. Y'all know how important therapy is to me. I definitely want her to stay in therapy. I really, really do. And I want Zach to stay in therapy too. Like, I need these people to be getting therapy for real, for real. So basically, Hayden ended up sitting down with Andy and telling her she trash, and he was like, girl, if this don't work out for you, you could always be a councilman's wife, because that's the direction you was pretty much going in anyway. You always got your second career as a politician's wife, and you could go back to that. And he says, now that he's been cleared of being Chester the molester. I said, not Chester the molester. Yeah, Hayden is a hot damn mess. And like I said, whatever happened with that whole story, I guess we'll see it when it comes back, because we don't know what was the point of Gary and Tamara getting together. That was so damn random, and her recording him with that damn pen. Yeah, I know Kayla gotta make her damn entrance. Hayden made Andy look so foolish. She really, really did. He really, really did. Then we had the guy that popped up at Jordan house, and it's like all he had to tell him is, oh sir, I worked at the damn Kennedy Center, I worked at the damn Martin Luther King Center, I marched with the Black Lives Matter for 3 years. And it was like, okay, abracadabra, like that was the secret word. And we just took him in. We ain't do no type of search. We don't care. He talking about we didn't meet at the office, we meeting at home, because we got so much going on at the office. So I thought us meeting at my house would be better, and we could really sit down and talk. And supposedly, he over here with the sir, and supposedly being so respectful because of the military experience that he have. And 2 seconds later, he on the phone with damn Gary talking about, yeah, we did it. We made it. Okay, I'm up in there, and we about to go ahead and do something else to damn Jordan, after he just finished getting out of the damn problems he had. I'm like, what the hell is this, y'all? Yeah, Jordan is gullible as hell, yo. Jordan is gullible as hell. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I really, really, really don't know. But whatever plan, Gary has with that is like, now we get the evil laugh from him where he's like, ha 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 ha, yes, I made it. We're going to take them down. I'm going to rule the world. And I'm just annoyed with that whole damn thing as well. Candy, I was gonna ask you if you wanted me to drop the link, but baby, my internet acting so damn crazy. I don't even know if it would work any daggone way. I ain't gonna be up here too much longer. I'm trying to think of anything else we didn't talk. So of course we got to the main showdown at the the freaking mocktail. I liked how Rich bought Sabrina a bag, and he seemed like he's being very supportive of her. He cleared out the whole restaurant in order for her to be able to have this thing here with the girls and close it, not letting any other customers in besides them. But at the same time, I really want to know where are we going with Rich. Like, what do we have to look forward to as far as this relationship, when we both seem like we really want completely different things out of life? To me, it's kind of similar, but a different situation, as it is with Danny and Tony. She knows she don't want kids. She knows he's a man with kids, but she's still there with him. It seems like they have a good chemistry and they get along good. And then with Sabrina, he don't want no kids. She do want kids. She's going through the, process of doing what she got to do to have a baby. but he doesn't want anything to do with kids. So how is that all going to work? So I kind of feel like we going with the motions and we're wasting our time and investing into something that we know is not going to really be for the long haul. Renee Beckham said, why hasn't Jordan questioned Gary about that donation? Jordan haven't questioned Gary about a damn thing. He haven't questioned him nothing. I wonder if he even called Gary to ask him about Penelope, because I find it strange that he called Andy to ask her, like Andy supposed to be knowing her whereabouts. I would think he would call Gary first, as Gary's supposedly her man and her baby daddy. He's saying he calling and texting and he ain't getting no answers. What the hell you calling Andy for? Call the po-po, okay? Someone please dial 911. Like, what are we calling her for? What the hell she's supposed to do? I just was like, boy, what? What are we talking about here? And then when they went over there to his house, like, Gary not scared of y'all? Especially Andy. What the hell Andy ass supposed to do? She over here, first of all, she blowing up the spot even more. Even if Penelope wasn't gone, girl, you about to get her taken out, because she over here talking about, oh, I had a plan with Penelope. I was getting her away from you. And what did you do to her? I was hoping her to be able to move so that she wouldn't have to deal with your cycle behind no more. I'm like, really, girl? So now you going to tell him the whole plan that y'all had? Like, how does that make sense? Now he know you was the reason she was there in the first place and you was behind the whole damn thing. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make freaking sense. And this is why we say, Andy, you dumb. Because what the hell? Why would you be telling him that? Oh, child, I'm telling you, I need a damn drink in this freaking coffee, child. If I had some brandy, I would pour it in you. Yeah, she sure was talking like that because of Fatima. Because if she was there by herself, she would not have been saying all of that at all. That gave her some courage. That gave her some courage. She's like, I can talk my mess now. Nobody ain't gonna stop me. I also like the part, y'all. I'm gonna say something positive that I did. Like, I like the part of Zach being there with little Michael. Y'all know I told y'all I wanted to see more interactions with them. I wanted to see them showing him more. I like that he was like, playing with him and tickling him and telling him that he was gonna go ahead and basically what you call it? I'm sorry, y'all. He was gonna go ahead and read the book to him. I liked us being able to see that little connection with them as far as that went. It was a short scene, but I still liked it. Girl, would you be quiet? They didn't come to hear you running your daggone mouth, okay? Yes, I know. She got some stuff to say too. She cursing Gary out too. She says she tired of his mess. Okay. Come on. She says she tired of his mess. She gonna come over there and scratch Gary's eyes out. Right? That's what she gonna do. She probably could do more to him than they can. Oh God. So basically we seen him playing with him, and of course Karen got pissed off and she left from the daggone the mock thing or whatever, and said she was gonna take her damn behind home after freaking getting cursed the hell out. And I just was like, how everybody was sitting there so awkward. Like, Andy wasn't saying nothing, Sabrina wasn't saying nothing. She over here, Sabrina was like this. Nothing to see here. And Pam talking about who you talking to, girl? Entrepreneur. I was like, what the hell does that have to do with anything? Why are you telling her you are entrepreneur? Fatima talking about, girl, I don't know you. I ain't seen a damn thing you've been doing. And Pam talking about, well, you will know. I just was like, what the hell was the point of all of this, y'all? I was so freaking annoyed. I was so annoyed. And then we gonna, of course, go into, those is probably not Zach babies. We still don't know whether those is his babies or not. Blah, 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 blue. Right? And then she leaves to go home or whatever. Of course, that's when Angie got the call for them to go see about damn Penelope. And, then Pam calls Karen to make sure she made it home okay. And then she thinking that it's Karen that's calling her. I'm sorry. She thought it was Pam that was calling her again, but it ended up being the doctor, right? And of course, the doctor, when she's like, oh, I already know who my baby is. And mind y'all, they messed that part of the story up too, because remember the last thing that we saw, unless she supposedly already did that and we just didn't see it. The last call she got, they told her she needed to come in because they saw something with the MSOT. Y'all know what I'm talking about, child. I'm getting tongue-tied. They saw something and they wanted her to come in about it, right? But then we never seen her go in about it. She was supposed to be getting up that morning to go. Next thing you know, the doctor calling her that night to be like, you're right, Zach is the father, but he's the father of one of the babies, honey. So you're going to have to go ahead and bring you in somebody else. To test the other baby. I said, what the hell is this? Yep. Yeah, he probably would have had her on top of that damn desk, child. I'm so tired of them. I wish that Fatima would have just jigged that damn knife in his freaking neck. Knowing him, his freaking neck probably don't even bleed. They probably can't even cut that shit. Excuse my language, y'all. But at this point, I think damn Gary gotta be freaking invincible the way he be running around here causing damn havoc. His neck probably don't even damn cut. So I don't know, y'all. Put it in the chat. Let me know, what did y'all rate this? Did this feel like a mid-season finale to y'all? Do y'all feel like since these writers took over, do you feel like it's either any difference? Do you feel like it's going in a different direction? Do you feel like it's going to be something better for season 8? Do you feel like it's the same old, same old, same old? Same song, okay, all around the world, same song. Like, what is your feelings all about this, child? It's a mess. Kim says she give it a D-. Candy Love said it's all over the place. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. Yeah. I don't know. I'm assuming that this was all supposed to be the setups for whatever they got going child forward. Listen, I can't even say nothing no more to make stuff make sense that don't make sense. I can't. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But 7 out of 10. Okay. No kind of cliffhanger. Renee says I already gave my theory about those babies. Yeah, she over it. So it's going to be interesting to now see Aaron come back in, because we know how badly Aaron wanted to be the daddy. We also know that he really wanted to be with Karen. And of course, she didn't want nothing to do with him. She wanted to focus on her and focus on her child when she thought she was only having one. And she wanted to move on from him. So now, whether she likes it or not, because I remember in the midst of her being so sure that it was Zach, she was basically like, yeah, because I don't want to have no baby with no guy that I don't know or whatever. When her, and I believe it was Andy was talking, if I'm not mistaken. And so now, whether you want to have a baby with a guy you don't know or not, is a potential that he's going to be the other baby's daddy. And at the end of the day, girl, if that was the case, then you should have been using protection with him, because if you're sleeping with somebody unprotected and you knew them well enough for you to be doing that, there's a chance that you can end up pregnant by them. I mean, we know, you know what I mean? 1 + 1 is 2. So we will see Aaron again. We already kind of saw, if y'all saw the trailer that came out today, they show him and Zach both there in the living room with her. And then we also see them both at the hospital with her. They leaked that picture like a couple of weeks back. So definitely he's gonna be coming in too. And I hope we're not gonna have no more arguing between him and Zach, because I'm tired of the arguing between Karen and Fatima. It's honestly nothing to argue about at this point. And I'm tired of the arguing between him and Zach every time they see each other too. Like, we grown, it is what it is. We finding out what's going on with these babies, and that's that on that. I can go without the arguments. I could go without the fights. I know we still gotta have some type of drama there, but we ain't gotta have unnecessary over the top drama just for the sake of damn having it either. I'm sick of that. So hopefully it's not gonna be no, dumb arguing and all of that bull crap. I really don't want to see it, honestly. Yeah, we definitely gonna see Aaron again. Renee says she give it 7.5 out of 10. That's not bad. Yeah, Aaron wants to be the pappy. He wants to be the pappy. Even if it wasn't his child, he was willing to step up and be the daddy. So it's like, why not let him? Even though I still got my questions about Aaron. And again, that's just how they wrote his character. I don't know if it's really something going on with him or not, but there's still a lot of things that we never got answers about with Aaron, like that chick popping up and basically calling him John and saying that he did all this different stuff to her. Like, who was this woman? What were you really doing out here in these streets, Aaron? Okay, like, I got a lot of unanswered questions. And then he was supposed to be the so-called pastor, and he was supposed to be counseling Gary. Listen, he wasn't. I don't know what kind of counseling he was doing with Gary, because you can't tell me Gary ain't one of the devil's damn demons that came up from the pits of hell. So I don't know what kind of counseling he was giving. Kim says, I couldn't have a dude with 2 kids by 2 different women. Yeah, I mean, everybody's different. Some people don't want a dude or a woman that have any kids at all. Some people may say, hey, I'll go for 1. Some people may say, I'll go for 2. But it's always somebody out there for somebody. Like, at the end of the day, what one person don't want, somebody else do. I had a neighbor one time that had 8 kids. They was all from the same man that she was married to for many years. He had passed away. And baby, didn't another man come along, marry her, move her out, bought her house, and she ended up having another one from him later? I'm sure there's plenty of people that probably would have said, oh, she got 8 kids, I don't want to mess with her. You know what I mean? Everybody have their preference, and I feel like that's why we have to have these conversations early on. We know what we're looking for, and it don't make no sense for each other's times if that's one. Sorry, y'all, my internet's trying to kick me up out of here, baby. It's trying to kick me up out of here. So, and we tell people things instead of how people have that. And then also a lot of people think that they can change what somebody wants or how somebody's going to live. They think they could change their mind and turn them into what they want them to be. And you can't. Either a person is going to be that way because they want to and they put in the work to do that, or they don't. And you take them for who they are. That's the bottom line. Like, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I was with a man for many years that had 2 kids, and I never went through baby mama drama, but I know other people that have, and I've never been one to be, bringing any drama to anybody as far as my son's father. Like, we just didn't do that. I'm not a person in general that's about drama. I don't carry my life like that. I don't got time to be out here arguing with people. I got bigger damn things happening in my life than that. So that's never been an issue for me, but I do know some people that definitely have had that experience. I think it depends on the individuals. Renee said, oh God. She said, you had to bring your kids if you want to be with me because I wasn't having any more. I was one and done. I know that's right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And as long as that person doesn't mind that, and y'all both actually, you know what I mean, can sit down and be able to be on the same level, then that's fine. That's why I said I kind of get annoyed with this relationship that Danny is having with Tony, because it's like, oh, I didn't know about your kids. You're a sperm donor, but the man literally said he had his kids. Then it's like, oh, but I didn't think you was gonna have them all the time. I thought they was gonna be kids that you just saw once in a blue moon. Why would you even want to be with a man that doesn't see his kids on a regular and he gonna see them once in a blue moon? Like, that speaks volumes to me. First thing I look at is how a man treats his mama, what his relationship is with his sisters or any of the women in his life. And if he have kids, what's the relationship he have with his kids? But that's just me. I wouldn't want you if I don't see you around your damn kids, regardless of whether I want kids or not. Like, what are we talking about here? That's weird to me. How you thought you was never gonna have to deal with his kids when you're with a man that has kids? Like, that's a package deal. Just like if it's a woman that have kids, that's a package deal. My son comes with me. There's no being with me without my son, period. Even though now my son is grown, but I'm just saying, when he was growing up, it was no whole bunch of different guys in and out and around him. No, I didn't play that. Kim said, Danny better hide her weed pen from them back. I know that's right. Candy loves that too. Renee says, I was like that too, Tamika, when I got married. There was no baby mama drama, and he didn't want any kids either. Yeah, you gotta find somebody that wants the same things that you want. Like, don't get me wrong, y'all can have your differences, opposites attract, and it could be things I bring to the table, things you bring to the table, and we put them both together. But certain stuff we have to be on the same page about. It doesn't make any sense if I know that I want something completely different from you, that I'm gonna force you, or you know what I mean, demand or get mad at you because you have a situation that I already knew about, that's a situation that I don't want to deal with. Then if that's the case, then I need to say, okay, let me back away. You know what I mean? We could still be cool. You seem like a nice person, but it just didn't work out. And that's it. Or either if we feel like we can't be friends, then we can't be friends. Okay, it's time to say goodbye. So long, see you later. And that's it. And that's how I feel about it. And I feel that way as far as her situation with Tony, and as far as Sabrina's situation with Rich. Like, it seems like it's two nice guys. It seems like they get along. Is this something that y'all can move past and make work for y'all? Or do y'all need to say, bye, bye, bye? Okay. Which one is it? So I guess when we see season 8, we'll see how they maneuver through that. I'm guessing we're going to see how Fatima and Zach and, Karen and Aaron is going to be able to maneuver through this whole situation they got going on. I don't know if we're going to find Penelope's body somewhere and have a damn funeral for her, or we going to find that she's locked up somewhere in a damn cave. We going to see Sabrina and Maurice back at the bank, even though they said he couldn't come back to the bank. I don't know, child. It's going to be a whole mess. But that's what I basically got for y'all. I think we talked about most of the things that happened in the episode. We've been up here for an hour. So, like I said, y'all, okay, if anybody come on the replay, let me know. Replay gang, you came by, okay, put some flames up in the sky. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, what you want to see for season 8 and all of that good stuff. Put it in the comments. I thank everybody that did come through tonight. Kim and Callie, definitely appreciate you. Candy Love, Renee Beckham. I also literally have my review, just was a short recap review. I don't normally do both. I don't normally even do lives, but I figured since it was the season finale and mid-season finale, I did it a little different for the Oval and Sisters. So I did both. So, if y'all get a chance, check that out too. I just basically did a quick rundown of what happened in the episode. And check that out too. Tomorrow we have movie night with the ladies. We're gonna be talking about Single Black Female 2. I believe it's me, Muchella, and EJ the TV Junkie. Shout out to them. If you're not subscribed to them, subscribe. Okay. And then Friday, I think I'm gonna be doing Flashback Friday. Waiting to Exhale probably is gonna be the movie. My trivia night is usually on the second or third Saturday, but I actually have been pushing that back. So that's probably going to be next Saturday. And then the fourth Sunday of the month is Throwback Sunday, which is going to be Foxy Brown. So, if y'all have time, come rock out with your girl, check in the den, and, join us for the lives. If not, catch the replay for those. And we do also talk about BMF. Like I do my review for BMF, and then I join the ladies to talk about that as well. So if any of y'all watch that, tune in for that. Keisha, hey, I didn't even see that you was in the chat. How you doing? Remember when Zach and Fatima invited Karen to their house and she told Zach, well, the baby will have two fathers? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Thanks for coming through. Monique 69 Ways was in the building. My cousin was in the building from Facebook. Shout out to whoever was watching from Facebook or Twitter. I appreciate y'all. Make sure that y'all hit the like over there as well. If I missed anybody's name, Mary Sanders, thank you. Blame it on my heart. I mean, my mind, not my heart, y'all. I really do appreciate y'all tuning in. And like I said, anybody on the replay, make sure y'all hit that like. Okay, y'all share, y'all comment, y'all tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And let me see. Renee Beckham said, yeah, that's who John may be. Wait. Let me see. I'm being nosy. I ain't even see what y'all said there. We need to find out more about Aaron. Maybe the new writers will tell us. Yeah, I definitely have some questions. So hopefully we're going to get to the bottom of that. But yeah, y'all make sure that y'all like, y'all comment, y'all share, y'all subscribe if you so inclined. Okay, if you're not already subscribed to me, hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you turn your notifications on because YouTube be playing games out here in the street. Pay attention to the community tab and all of that good stuff. And we'll be checking in with y'all again soon. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Yeah, you never know. Maybe Aaron is a twin. We really don't know that much about Aaron at all. So more of a we can't we even got a backstory for Preston at one time, so I don't see why we can't get one for Aaron. Maybe they'll let us know. Maybe a backstory of Aaron. Just like we did with being one kid's father. I don't see why not let us get a little peek behind the curtain as to what else he got going. And it'll be back. That's why I said, damn, I wasn't. Yes, subscribe over there. Ass out of here. Oh God. So I'm